You might have seen SpaceX recently went public in what was the biggest IPO in history, by a lot, at a $1.77 trillion valuation. Now, this valuation alone already made them worth as much as pretty much the entire aerospace industry. But even more recently, their stock has been taking off like the rockets they launch, up to a $2.66 trillion market cap at the time I'm making this video. SpaceX has overtaken Amazon to become the fifth most valuable company in the world and is now nearing Microsoft. So I put together a couple of examples to help get a sense of scale of how big of a market cap this really is. It's as much as Tesla, Walmart, and McDonald's combined, as you can see in this chart. Tesla and Walmart are already two of the largest companies on Earth, and McDonald's is one of the most recognizable brands in the world and the largest restaurant company in the United States. It's also as much as Meta, a massive technology company, JP Morgan Chase, the world's largest bank, with a really cool headquarters in New York City, in my opinion. It's this building right here, and Coca-Cola, which owns a ton of smaller brands combined. And just to have one more example, it's as much as Netflix, Costco, Visa, ExxonMobil, and Procter & Gamble, all of which are huge companies and some of the biggest in their industries, if not the biggest. So it's as much as all of those combined. When I was researching for this video, I found this chart which details them hitting a $210 billion valuation, which was 2 years ago, as you can see on the Reddit post screenshot. And then I also found this chart which shows how steep the increase in valuation is. I mean, that's the question, is it worth it? But I do believe SpaceX is definitely an extremely cool company. Let's just put that booster landing clip that pretty much everybody saw in 2024. Yeah, I think that's a pretty cool clip. I want to say it went pretty viral, but I don't know for sure. All I know is it made pretty big aerospace news when that happened. But some people might say this is just a tad bit overvalued, like this Reddit post I stumbled across, which compares Microsoft to SpaceX. Microsoft having a $2.9 trillion market cap and $290 billion of revenue compared to SpaceX's similar market cap at this point and only $19 billion of revenue with a $4 billion net income loss. This post really stresses that SpaceX being near Amazon's valuation is pretty crazy, given that, or not Amazon, Microsoft's valuation, given that Microsoft has influence in so many different industries. And to be fair, Microsoft has built an ecosystem that touches nearly every corner of the tech industry. Like, just look at how much stuff they own. Like Excel, bro, basically used by every single business on Earth. They make a lot of money from a lot of different places. I learned this chart is called a Sankey chart today. So a lot of people are arguing that the financials just aren't there for SpaceX, especially compared to other companies that have similar valuations. I mean, once again, super cool company. I think rockets are very cool, and obviously they can catch them these days. And then Starlink is, I think, posed to benefit humanity a lot, which is the satellite internet service of SpaceX. Also posed to make them a lot of money, but it's going to expand our internet access to places around the world that historically have not had internet. So, and I truly think internet is one of the biggest ways to lift people out of poverty, internet access. But yeah, that was pretty much the whole video. Let me know your thoughts, even if they're just rockets are cool, and subscribe for explaining videos of some kind, even though I'm probably not going to do stock videos as much, to be transparent, but some sort of explaining videos. And here were some of the thumbnail drafts. So I was gonna maybe do this one, maybe this one, and I still haven't decided really, so maybe none of these. But I think I'm gonna go with this one, with like the red circle. And it's like the whole image is taken up, there's no white space, like here and here. All right, that's it. See you guys later.